it is your business. You can run it however you want. Stop trying to let other people's expectations influence how you run your business. So pause, take a moment, write down the things that are important to you and build them into your days and your weeks. Yes, it's going to be challenging, but that's how you live a successful life, and that's how you build a life that's meaningful. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Ignite podcast. Josh Stone here, founder of Ignite Coaching, where I work specifically with business owners of engineering consultancies to help them build and grow their businesses. So today, I want to talk to you about why I really hate the hustle and the grind culture. And I'm going to look at it from a number of different angles. I think, there's this big shift, this big movement at the moment in terms of working 80-hour weeks or 100-hour weeks. And there's all these quite popular, influential influencers out there like Gary Vee and that sort of stuff, talking about hustling and grinding and, working stupid hours and all those sorts of things. And I think, within context, I'm sure those people are incredibly successful. What I struggle with, or what I don't like, is how that has caught on with all of those. They've got so many followers and it infiltrates into our psychology and our society, and we start to beat ourselves up as business owners going, well, I've got to work longer and harder, and if I want to be like them and have the success that they've got, I've got to work 80-hour weeks or 100-hour weeks. And I think it's just fundamentally and like everyone subscribes to their own thing, right? And so this is my perspective and this is my podcast. So I'm talking about it from my point of view, but I just see so much wrong with the hustle and grind culture. And I really want to bring my perspective into it and shed some light on it today, because I think it's really damaging relationships. I think it's really damaging families. I think it's damaging people's health and wellness and well-being and all those sorts of things, because we're only people who are influenced by those types of people, or who are influenced by this hustle and grind culture, are only really seeing it or looking at it through one kind of small lens or small perspective. And, conversely, you've got this movement or this perspective about work-life balance. And I even think that's not that it's crap, but it's like everyone's got their own different balance, right? And I think really what I want to highlight today is no one else's viewpoint or no one else's hustle and grind culture or no one else's work-life balance is going to work for you until you actually stop and sit down and work out what's important to you in your life. And business is only one facet of that. And work out what's important to you and then build your version of work-life balance around that. And that's really the fundamental of today's podcast episode. Is it's your life, it's your business, it's your family. It's, you only get one crack at this, and it's got to be meaningful. And you can't get to your deathbed, or I don't want you to get to your deathbed, or I don't want you to work yourself into an early grave and kind of look back over your life and go, gosh, I wish I did things differently. And so I cannot stand this hustle and grind culture, because I think, you look at the hours that you have in the week, and if you're working 80 to 100 hours of those hours in your week, not only are you not making yourself available for the other facets of your life through just being completely absorbed into your business, but you also have crap energy, and you're not looking after those other aspects of your life that bring you joy, fulfillment. Exercise allows you to have more energy to spend time with your kids. Like, it gives you better health benefits. Like, there's all these different areas of your life, and business is only just one of them. So I cannot stand this hustle and grind culture, because it's working people into an early grave, because they're driven by this scarcity and this lack mentality and this comparison. There's this saying that comparison is a thief of joy. There's this comparison where it's like, well, I'm not like him. I'm not like Gary Vee, or I'm not like that person. Therefore, I'm not good enough. And the only way for me to feel good enough about myself is to work those stupid hours to get there. And so I was having a conversation with a business owner last week, and they were saying that they've done exactly this. They've got some real personal challenges going on at the moment because they've worked too hard. The comment was, Josh, I've just spent too much time absorbed in the business, and now I've got some real significant personal challenges going on because I let those other areas of my life slip and get away from me. And I wasn't invested in them because I thought that by building a really successful business, then I could come back to those relationships and those people would be there for me. But it's not true. Like, to a certain point, you know, people are understanding of you building a business and that sort of thing. And communication comes into all this. And that's probably a conversation for another day. But like, people are understanding to a certain point, but as you become absorbed in the business and you're driven by this lack and this scarcity, and I'm not good enough, and I'm comparing myself to other people and I have to be like them, you get consumed or absorbed by that, and other aspects of your life fall away. And so what I want to convey today is you have to stop and work out what's important to you and the areas of your life that are important to you, and build your life around that. As business owners, we forget that we're the master of our own destiny. And like, we forget sometimes, and I talk to so many clients and so many business owners in the industry about why they left safe, secure corporate jobs to go and start their business. And 9 times out of 10, like, the two main answers I get were, well, I wasn't getting career progression where I was, and I didn't align with the values of the company, and I could see we could do things differently and better, but I didn't have the influence, so I decided to go and start my own consultancy. Or the main one is, I wanted freedom and flexibility. I wanted the lifestyle. I wanted to grow something on my own and feel proud about it, but have the flexibility to go to my kids' soccer games and to spend time with my wife or my husband, or to, go and visit my parents or my grandparents or my family, or just hang out with my mates more. Like, that's one of the most common reasons I get told around, why did you start your business? But then we get consumed by this business and this hustle culture and all that sort of stuff, and we forget why we started it. So pause, stop, what's important to you, and then build your life around that. Like, I get up at 5 every morning, and between 5 and 7 is my time, and it's usually work and exercise. And that's my time to kind of set the day up properly and for success. And I love that. And I come back from the gym, or I come back from the pool by 7 every morning. I'm helping getting the kids ready. I take the kids to school. I work until 3, maybe 4 in the afternoon, and then I'm done. Like, that's my day. And because then I'm doing all the kids stuff, ballet, swimming, soccer, like all that sort of thing, groceries, all those things that, like, I was in the corporate world for so many years. I know what it's like. And I started my business and I run my business because I want that freedom and flexibility. I want to do the things that mean the most to me. And business is really only one of the sort of the 5 kind of key areas in my life that I want to invest time, effort, and energy. And I make the time for exercise because it gives me more energy for my kids. I make the time for meditation because it slows down my thinking and my mindset and my heart rate. And I make the time for good eating and good food and that sort of thing. So there's so many facets of your life that are getting missed because of this hustle and grind culture. So I'll leave you with this. Pause, slow down, think about what's important to you, the different aspects of your life that are important to you, and create a calendar. And create a calendar in terms of how are you going to fit all those different areas of your life in. And I guarantee, if you were working 80 to 100-hour weeks at the moment, that's going to challenge you because you're like, I can't fit it in. And so then it's the process of going, okay, well, what's important to me? What do I need to let go of in the business? Who do I need to hire to fill that role that I'm currently doing? How do I leverage my time better? How do I put more onto the team? How do I say no to clients more? All those sorts of things. Because honestly, and trust me, and the amount of clients that I've talked to, you don't want to get to the end of your life and regret how much you worked and that you didn't build a business that supported the lifestyle that you want or that you wanted. Remember, it is your business. You can run it however you want. Stop trying to let other people's expectations influence how you run your business. So pause, take a moment, Write down the things that are important to you and build them into your days and your weeks. Yes, it's going to be challenging, but that's how you live a successful life, and that's how you build a life that's meaningful. Life's too short, team. You've got to love it, build a business that supports your lifestyle and living an amazing life. And I guarantee you'll look back on this crazy thing called life and go, thank God I did. So team, that's it for me today. I hope you've enjoyed today's podcast. Look, if you'd like to keep doing this journey on your own, we've got heaps of free resources, the podcast, the YouTube channel, the website, heaps of free resources for you to continue this journey on your own. But if you'd like some help building a successful business, growing, scaling, or just simplifying things a little bit more so that you can have this lifestyle that we've just talked about, I'd love to make an offer for you to join our boardroom program. So if you'd like some more information on our boardroom program, please don't hesitate to reach out and let's have a chat about how I can help you build your business. Have an amazing day.